Hello there and welcome back to another BattleBot cast. This time we're doing something a little bit different and we're actually casting a dual gap game. I know, something a bit different for the channel, but I thought I'd just better branch out into something a little bit different. So today we're casting a dual gap game and we're going to slow it down. Anyway, enough of the jokes. I just thought that I better find the best game I could find for you guys to watch. And it's getting a little bit hard to find decent games with high ranking players that are interesting to watch. I guess because we've seen so many high quality dual gap games now that the standard just has to be a little bit better for us to be interested in the game. Anyway, I haven't seen this game. As I like to do, I like to not watch the games before I commentate on them. Just makes it easier, more natural. Anyway, you know what we do. We start from the top left. Who is this? Tiari. So, yeah. Tiari, obviously a dual gap veteran. He is in... what's this rank? He's 1700 there. Wow, and a very good player. He's your top here for Team 1. Yeah, very good player. Dual gap veteran as well. Second front for Team 1, we have Matt. I'm going to call him Matt because I'm not going to pronounce that name properly. Another dual gap veteran. He is a Cybrant purple colour, 1500. Second front for Team 1. And front for Team 1, Lincoln, another dual gap veteran, and another 1700 for the top island. He's in that dark red maroon colour, and he is UEF. So that's a pretty stacked, very stacked top island for Team 1. Bottom island for Team 1, we have Fyric. Don't know who this player is. But he is 1400 Seraphim. He's your Navy spot. Natron, 1700 Aeon in the economy spot. Two players who I don't know who they are, to be honest. So that's interesting. And Jonazu. In your bottom air spot for Team 1, 1200 Seraphim. So interesting. Stacked top island, and bottom island is a little bit unknown. Anyway, moving on to Team 2. So we have Rappy, bottom air for Team 2, 1500 UEF in that green colour. I think he's a dual gap veteran, probably. And then in the economy spot for Team 2, Spartanius 3, 2000 rank. In that Cybrant colour, Cybrant faction in that dark, sort of that dark grey colour. A little bit about Spartanius 3. And if I had to be blunt, I'd have to say that he's not, even though he is a 2000 rank, he is a very good player. I'd have to say he's probably not quite up to the skill level of maybe a live pulsar or a rogue toaster, but nonetheless a very good player. Here's your economy spot for Team 2, and then we have Maxim 25 to be precise, 1400 Cybrant in that navy spot for Team 2 in that white colour. Top island for Team 2, we have Falcon 7, 1600 Cybrant in that baby blue front. Very good player. ERL. By the way, Falcon 7 is a dual gap veteran. Second front for Team 2, purple. Another Cybrant. And another dual gap veteran, 1500 in that second front spot for Team 2. And last player, but not least, one of the most experienced dual gap players in FAF, we have the Crow for Luck, and a 1500 UEF red colour top here, and a 1500 rank Crow for luck on your team is pretty good, because he is underranked at that. I can confirm he's underranked at that rating. So as we can see, the right side is ranked a little bit higher per player, 1550 per player, and that's kind of rounded up to an even rank. And then yeah, so team 1 slightly behind on the rank, but probably won't matter too much. So who do I think is a stronger team? Well, it's hard to say. I think team 1 left side top island is the stronger top island, but yeah, probably left side team 1 top island, and for team 2 they have the stronger bottom island. That's all I can really say. Anyway, we're gonna put it back to +1. Players talking about the movie 300 in chat. So you have to keep an eye on Natron. I don't know who this player is. He is the highest rated player for team 1. Tiari with that typical first bomber, and we assume that he is going to the rocks, which is these days it's fairly common practice, because it's a very good, it's just very good strategy. Interesting to note that the air players for the bottom part of the map are the lowest ranked in the team. And we know what that means. That means it makes for, well, an interesting game. Does he kill the bomber? I mean, does he kill the engineer? Doesn't kill the engineer. Look at that. Spartanius 3 says, thank you, Tiari. And then he's moving on to kill Spartanius engineers. Look at that. That's just a pain in the ass, really, isn't it? But ARL a little bit late to drop here. Looks like his transporter's kind of doing weird things. Bomber goes down from Lincoln. And we have Janazu dropping the reclaim early. That's a nice tactic, getting all that reclaim. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 engineer bombing run. Oh man. ERL right now is quite angry. He's lost all his engineers. And Crow, because Crow has not made any T1 air. So almost 0 T1 air for the Team 2. see Crow's gone. He's gone T2 mix. See the difference here. Tiari has managed the same amount of T2 mix, and he's made some T1 air. He's bombed the rocks. He's killed some interceptors, killed some engineers. He's allowed his second front player to bomb the engineers because of those interceptors. But Crow is actually ahead on the economy. Very quick on the economy is Crow. Very quick to rank up his economy. Team 1, Fyrick hasn't actually built any boats yet. Not that I've seen. He's making a little sub, but these engineers are going to go down. Seven in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to manage to get to the ocean though. Get to the water. Yeah. Not looking very good for Team 2 in the front department and the mid department. And a lot of it came down to the bombing run that killed BRL's engineers. Yes, so you can see Fyrick recognises that Falcon is in the water, and Falcon actually decides to go the water route, which is strange because they did actually spot the torpedoes coming in, but can they actually see him? They can see him. Look at that. Falcon 7 might go down here. Oh, man.
Commander under attack.
Crow needs to get his interceptors in. I think he's already dead. There's too many torpedoes. He shouldn't have taken the water route. He's dead. That was not the right decision. So, just massive advantage for Team 1 early on. One player ahead. They have mid, and they have a T1 army pushing up through. Crow brings his commander in to defend. They're actually going to defend this all right because they do have T1 PD here, which will stop the land push. So let's just slow it down. I want to look at Spartanius have. He doesn't have RAS. Okay. Why? I am very confused at the moment. Oh, he starts RAS now. My goodness. Also, I'm very confused because Spartanius 3 is so far behind on economy. He starts his RAS comm at 10 minutes 30. And you can see he's already 2 T3 mix behind. Just want to see if Falcon is Natron. Has he actually gone? I don't think he's on RAS. He's Aeon, so he's gone T2. So interesting to note. Some very unorthodox economy builds right here. And you could say it's partly because of the rocks being bombed by Tiari, but normally the rocks don't have that big of an impact on the economy anyway. And so we have a game where Team 1 has, well, they have mid-control very early on. But look at this, they don't have navies, so let's see if Maxim can actually kill or delay, or there's, look at this, if he can kill this destroyer before it gets up, target the unit before, or at least kill some build power. Yeah, so he's killing the factory. Oh, there we go. Finally, he's killing the... I think it's going to get out. Yeah, he doesn't have enough. But we can see Rappy with the early ASF. That destroyer is going to get out, I think. It's going to be built. The destroyer comes out for firing. You have Maxim making RAS. That's quite a brave call. Doesn't actually have a factory next to his main base. Both economy players with very similar mass, overall mass. See, ERL has taken half the base, the rest of the base has gone to Crow. See Rappy with the early ASF control. He's doing quite well there. He knows that he has the ASF numbers. And he's just hunting out there. I think he's... Oh, we have Crow with the bomber. Hits the shield, that's bad. Bomber goes down. That was very bad, bomber. Didn't see any bombs land there. Ooh. Nice micro from Rappy there. Kills some of the ASF. Okay, so Natron already has his full T3 mix. Spartanius has full T3 mix now at 14:35. It's very late. And he hasn't killed his HQ, so doesn't believe in killing the HQ, and hasn't reclaimed his T2 power wonder if that's because he hasn't gone RAS. No, he has gone RAS. It's just a highly strange build. Maybe he wants the T2 power. T1 Lamb pushing up, but I get the feeling this is not going to... Oh, there's actually a... I thought there was a Ravager, but it's not. Sort of artillery in here. This could actually cause a little bit of damage. He's only got one PD here. This might cause... gunships are coming here. Shouldn't cause too much damage. Kill a T2 mix here. T2 mix goes down. That's about it. There's some Zoes pushing forward, but Spartanius has the shields. Some storages go down, but nothing drastic. We see that Lincoln has full T2 economy, has all these mixes at T2. We have ERL has T3 land, so that's nice. Pretty early T3 land, so ERL's done quite well. He's managed to defend and rush T3 land. Now he has a lot of loyalists that he can just push through. And maybe even take over, probably not take over mid, but do a lot of damage. You can see that Crow has a lot of ASF, a lot more ASF. Tiari hasn't bothered to, well, he's very, look at that, he's very much behind. I'm struggling to see why. Ah, okay, so Nuke from Spartanius has forced the SMD from Tiari. We can see that. Oof. Oh my lord. Okay. I think that's going to load, even though he does have mostly T1 engineers, he does have these kennels up. How fast is that loading? Okay, that should load. That should load. T1 PD versus loyalists. It's always a close battle. But it's like, what is Maxim doing? Obviously not Navy. He's obviously building up his economy, which is a good strategy. But it's not good if you don't have any Navy to show for it. And right now, you can see the difference between the Navy spots. Full T3 economy for Maxim and, well, only 2 T3 mechs, not even capped for Pyrrhic. So Maxim significantly ahead in the economy department. Nuke is halfway built. Top SMD is going to load. Bottom SMD should load as well. I would assume that Spartanius will nuke, well, he should nuke mid if he has any idea of how to play the game. And now what you have for Team 2 is some very good economy players in ERL and Crow, and they have 1.5 bases each. So that's actually quite... The fact that Falcon 7 died may have been a blessing in disguise, because both these players very good with the extra mass. Crow's strat goes down again. It's 2 strats that he hasn't done, but he wins there. Look at this. Lincoln actually has more ASF than the air players. So Team 2 with a massive ASF lead, massive ASF advantage. T3 land has taken over, well, it's killed the top part of mid. You can actually see the advantage in just defending mid early on, or just laying back, not putting your resources into getting mid, and then rushing T3 land, pushing that land up, and it's actually forced. Look at this, T1 PD all through here. So Spider built from Mac, and that's, I guess, will secure mid for the meantime. But Tiari, because of this SMD, hasn't managed to build many ASF. It's pushed them back on the ASF department. So bottom SMD is loaded. Top SMD is loaded. So Spartanius. Interesting. He has dedicated to making 2 nuclear missiles. So maybe he's planning a surprise double nuke. But it doesn't look like... Where's the assistant there? Okay. I think the SMDs are going to be fine. Yeah, so ERL knows that there's a spider coming, I'm pretty sure. His loyalists are running away. But it's almost like the spider. What is the spider going to do? I guess it does secure mid. But it's, yeah, does allow for Matt to rebuild the T3 max in mid, so that is, I guess, a good advantage. But I would like to see what is Natron doing. He's very slow on anything. He's got kennels instead of hives, which is not ideal. Very slow at building the RAS comms. So still a very unorthodox economy game from these players. What does Spartanius say? The Naval, basically no eco, the defences, unless Navy can do it. Look at this. The most awkward Navy configuration here. see Spartanius setting up. I was going to say that he was setting up a game ender here, but he's not actually. Oh, a satellite from Lincoln. Look at that. Early satellite from Lincoln. Taking advantage of the early mass. Look at all these PD. I think he can just literally control K every single PD here, because they have a spider in mid to protect them. And just, there must be, I don't know, 10k mass and PD right here. Even more. ERL has a megalith. Look at that. He's put a lot of mass into the megalith. That's quite good. I think finally Team 1 have got their ASF production up. I think the ASF count still goes to Team 2. Here's the satellite coming in. And the best friend for the satellite is the Cybran base. The weak structures of the Cybran faction. Cruisers. One thing Seraphim cruisers are good at is the TML. Spartanius has that covered though. Oh, he doesn't actually have a... Did his SMD die, or was that... This economy from Natron is just so slow. Very slow. Spartanius 3 with Strats. That's what he wants to do. Where is he? I think he's going for mid. Yep. Nuking mid is the right decision. You can see a lot of these are, I don't know, 10% T3 max, so that's... And we've got 3 T3 max, so that's a good nuke. Some Seraphim T3 subs. And look at this satellite, early satellite, and that just allows Team 1 to spot any game enders that are typically in this area. Very good information. And just look at this, just annoying Rappy. Tiari decides to spam bombers to kill the megalith. This is going to force an air fight, I think. Yeah. And see, look at these T3 bouncers. Matt needs to move these forward. Move them forward. Crow is fighting alone. Rappy is... Man, that feels bad, dude. It feels really, really bad. Oh, and now Rappy comes in. This poor megalith is going to get bombed into oblivion. Aha. So Natron has finally thought about doing something significant in the game and started a T3 artillery at what, probably 26 minutes. Extremely late, and actually doesn't even have the highest economy on his team. Ooh, what the fuck? What the... I don't know why Crow wasted. What the hell? Why did Crow waste? That's strange. Don't quite know what happened there. Crow decided to waste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 strats on killing some T3 mechs for some reason. Meanwhile, the megalith is dead. The spider is pushing. Strange decision there for Crow. But what he does have is
strategic launch detected.
Oh, he has some SAMs up here. These bombers are not going to do anything. Not with this amount of SAMs. So both teams are just like, I don't know. Economy spots are just very strange. But Natron does have a emissary T3A on Arty. We have some. Well, we have 2 satellites now from Lincoln. Is he making more? Oh, he's making a Duke. Both top air players are making RASCOMs. See Tiari with his RASCOMs there, and down here Crow transporting his RASCOMs in a Continental. Where is he going with that? We don't know yet. Most likely will go up here somewhere to secure this top part. I guess that Crow likes to build SAMs all along here. But here come the satellites. 2 satellites.
Strategic launch detected.
Spontaneous still making nukes. What is good for team, well, both teams really, is that they have a lot of shields around their bases. What the hell? Oh, he nukes the spider. That was a sick nuke, I guess. That was pretty sick, although probably quite easily defended. Yeah. Wait. Where did the Continental go with RASCOMs? Did he drop them up here? Don't know. Where's the Continental? So we kind of have Mac, who's making well, he's decided to make a Scathis on his own. Interesting. Yeah. Crow says they don't have air. They actually yeah, they probably don't have air. It's going to be very close. And not a lot of AA in this naval fleet from Maxim. But look at this. This megalith wreck is still not sucked up. There's a wreck here as well. The Crow says he's going T4 sub. Is he going T4 sub, or does he spot T4 sub? Up T4 sub. Huh. What is that? Does that mean... I don't quite know what that means, because I can't see any T4 subs. Maybe he means... Oh, he means the Atlantis, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so he means... Yeah, good AA on the Atlantis. For Atlantis. That's pretty sick. So we actually have a pretty... Look at these... I'll tell you what, if Team 2 can gain air superiority, this naval force is massive. What's that, like 1, 2, 3... 10 battleships and 4 Atlantis with some shield boats. That is a very strong navy. And only, I'll tell you what, this economy from Natron is not good. It is not good at all. I'm struggling to understand what he's actually trying to do here. They can actually spot the Mavor because of those satellites. They can see everything. The Team 1 have to defend from this navy. Look at these battleships. Ooh. Spider here, look at that. That might have something to play, a role to play later on. And the... Oh, okay. So quite a bit of damage here done from the satellites, and I'm assuming 14k, maybe the T3 artillery has done some damage in there as well. But the Mavor is underway. What's that? 15%, more than 15%, almost a quarter of the way. And Mavor is going up pretty quickly, and they have all this reclaim to suck up as well. Meanwhile, Team 1 is busy defending Navy. It's going to take a lot to kill all these battleships. Scathis is almost built. Harms are going up. T3 subs in the mix. These battleships don't seem to be... Okay, so they're targeting... Yes, they're targeting the Duke. It's a good target. Just looking at the micro here. Micro doesn't look too bad, but... Here we go. Shields? Yeah, he's assisting the shields, making shields here, so that's quite nice. Lincoln doing a good job at protecting. Look at the effort that Natron has put into defending here. Okay, so meanwhile, Team 2 spot the Spider. I'm gonna say that the Spider isn't actually going to do much, unfortunately, because they spotted it. It's just, you can't do much with one Spider. Is it? Yeah, he's not getting. So I'd say it's probably gonna die about here. It might kill some of these, but it's gonna die fairly quickly. It might kill some nexus and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a mass donation. Stretch come in, look at that, pure mass donation. Meanwhile, the Navy push has been defended, but not without consequence. There is some dead T3 power gens, some dead T3 mechs, and Natron just looks bit of a sorry state. He's not doing anything, not building any game enders. The only game ender. Oh, what? They must have targeted it. They must have. Oh wow. They must have attack moved the Scathis. That sucks, man, for Team 1. That sucks. It looks like it was almost built as well. 100,000 mass. 100,000 mass. Rip. Damn. Oh, that may have died actually from the Atlantis. Oh. Natron's commas in the open. Oh, mate. I think he's just going to. Oh. Coming around for a second pass. Are they going to drop? Oh, some bombs drop. Is he going to go down here? 300 health. Oof. Oh. Rambo comms in the Rappy base. Look at this. HQ has gone down. Power's gone down. Nice. The Mavor is almost up though. Bombers coming in. Mavor is built. So. There is a lot of Seraphim shields, look at that. So, look how strong those Rambo comms were. Pretty much the entire base of Rappy has been killed. The Mavor is up, and the Mavor is firing. I assume he will be firing at this. The Scathis is almost built. But there was a Duke as well, so... Look at this mass here. That is right there. What's that? That's 180,000 mass. No, 105,000 mass right there. Not including all the Scathis is up there. So Scathis versus Mavor. Interesting. Do they spot it? The Mavor is going. Yeah, so Mavor shooting at the Duke. Which is interesting, considering that there is actually how many? 12 shields. One of the satellites goes down. That's nice. Always a good feeling killing both satellites. Actually, very nice. That is a very good feeling when your Mavor can kill those godforsaken satellites. This is the most brave spider in eternity. Because look how far he's pushed up. I guess it's because of all those bouncer AA. Fat boy up for Crow, that's going to defend against the spider. Mavor hasn't really done much damage, and the Scathis has fired its first volley. He's fired at the Mavor. That's kind of cute, isn't it? It's pretty cute. If I was the Mavor Scathis, I'd probably be firing at the Wait. Oh yes, SMD's gone down, but this is loaded. Is that Oh, I think that nuke... Did he nuke here? He may have nuked here, so... That should actually still kill the Duke, I am assuming. Let's slow it down, eh? Yeah, so the Duke is going to go down. I don't see how. Yeah, interesting. Back to +1.
Strategic launch detected.
Spartanius has nukes. Well, he's aiming for this SMD. Oh, shield down. Oh. That's just... Look at these shield boats here. Are they actually doing a good job? Are they actually... They could be. Is the Scathis actually doing anything? Is it just hitting these shields? And there's a SAR coming in. I think Team 1 realised, left side realised that they need to do something here. The Mavor is up and the Scathis isn't going to break through these shields. They need to do something here. Oh, SMD's gone down and SMD did. Tiari has an SMD, but just know that Spartanius has commas here. Ooh, Lincoln gets in behind. Here. Okay, the SAR goes down, but Team 1 have won air, I believe. I think. Yeah, Team 1 have definitely won air. There is another SAR coming down. The Scathis is still up.
Strategic launch detected.
Oh shit, move the Scathis now. Because... What's that? Let's see. Okay, that SMD covers that. That's loaded. Okay. The SMD is still up. Why did he nuke Bottom Island? Oh my god, why did he nuke Bottom Island? He could have simply nuked this entire area. Why did he nuke Bottom Island? What the balls? Another SAR goes down. Too many SAMs really, isn't there? Okay, quite a few. Ooh, look at
Launch
this.
detected.
A few Rambo comms there. This is back and forth, isn't it? All the spiders coming through. Spider dies. Okay, so there's still an SMD. They've still got enough SMD here. Scathis, has the Scathis actually killed anything? He still doesn't have a vet. 130k damage killed. Yeah. Okay, that was the nuke, wasn't it? So the nuke comes in. Wow. These survive. Nuked here and these survive. Amazing. Scathis has finally decided to aim in a different spot other than the Mavor. And it might actually do something here. Did the Mavor go down? Oh, where's the Scathis? Wait, did the Scathis die? Am I? Scathis is dead. Okay. What's going on? There's a SAR coming in. I think Team 1. Oh yeah, Team 1. Yellow base has gone down, and that's what happens when you are against the Mavor. Still a lot of effort being put into Navy. Look at this. Quite a big battle going on here. What do we have here? What is this? What's going on here? What is he doing here? What is he doing? He's killing the nuke, but why? Oh my god, the nuke is getting repaired. Oh man, it is sad. This looks like a telecom. Oh my god, that's ERL. What the fuck? Oh my god, okay, so what we had there was we had ERL teleported in, and then Maxim pre-fired the telecom and that, but he was on his own team. He almost killed his own teammate there. That was hilarious. I was confused a little bit. But I have to say that the Mavor is kind of taking control of this game. There's still a SAR in the game. Still lots of Navy going on. Those poor Rambo commas didn't do anything, man. That was sad. Very sad. I can't see how Team 1 come back from here. Look at this. Crow has some Atlantis down here. He's got some Sams down here. Sam's here. He's taking mid back. There's a frickin', for some reason there's a Soul Reaper on the map. TRE's base has gone down. I think I'm gonna speed it up here. Been quite a good Navy battle, I'd have to say, even though Navy doesn't really achieve much on this map, as we know. We have Atlantis versus T3 subs, just a general good battle in Navy. The Mavor is taking down the SMDs slowly but surely, I think. Team 1 is trying to rebuild, but it's pretty hard to rebuild when there's a Mavor. But it's like Team 1 haven't given up yet. I kind of like it. Oh my god, Paragon. Do they spell Paragon? I believe they just spotted the Paragon. Just right then. Imagine if they could build a Paragon, dude. Imagine that. I don't
Strategic launch detected.
think they're going to have the chance to. Oh. What just happened? Wait. What just happened? Why did Crow just
Strategic
die?
launch detected.
Was that, he may have... I think Crow may have just disconnected. Yeah, which is unfortunate. Yeah, the nuke's gonna land. 2 nukes, to be honest. To be sure. Oof. There's some strats here. Imagine if he could actually put someone here. Probably not, but yeah, not quite. What if they spot the Paragon? They don't actually spot the Paragon, which is kind of good, but I feel like it's too late anyway for Team 1. But they do actually have Navy. Their air bases are pretty much all, yeah, Tiari hit on the head by Mavor, and that's the Paragon dead. Tough luck. And I'd have to say quite an interesting game, mostly because of, well, a few reasons. The economy wasn't, from both players, was very slow and unorthodox, and that kind of led to the longer game. But also Team 1 not giving up when the Mavor was destroying. And they still actually haven't given up. See another Janazu with Ayawasa.
Strategic launch
This
detected.
Fyrex is still, he's actually 1 Navy and he's pushing up here, but there's a nuke. Nuke is going to take out some of his battleships. Rip. It takes out 1.
Strategic launch detected.
Mavor is just too good, man. Look, it's killed almost 800k mass. It's just too good. I wonder if they can spot some... Yeah. Maxim spots the torpedoes. Dude, I wonder if he's going to get something away here. Let's just slow it down. Probably not. Is he dropping the bomb? He's not dropping the bomb here, is he? No. Rip. So last ditch effort from Junazu. These torpedoes probably won't even make it to sea. Yeah. Rip. Team 1 is defeated. They just don't know it yet. We'll speed it up. So there is actually 2 SAR just sitting in the middle here. Just sitting randomly in the middle of the ocean. Soon to be 3. I don't know how they're still alive. But Team 1 hasn't given up. Kind of impressive. I don't know if impressive is the right word, but it's futile, I think is the word. I guess honourable but futile would be the 2 words. You can see how it doesn't matter if you have 3 SARs. If you don't have ASF, you're just gonna lose them. Team 1 haven't given up. Have not given up for some reason.
Strategic launch detected.
They have an SMD? Well, they have an SMD. It's all good.
Strategic launch detected.
Oh, Mavor kills the SMD. Oh, rip. Luke's coming in.
Strategic launch detected.
That is pretty much GG. We have one player, Natron and Fyric, who are sticking it out.
Strategic launch detected.
But yeah, interesting game. Economy spots were weird.
Strategic launch detected.
And I guess the length of the game was down to Team 1 not actually giving up, which is, as I said, honourable but futile in the end. It's quite a good game, lots of back and forth. Yeah. But ultimately, the Mavor, as it does so many times, wins. Building the Scathis is just... it almost never works out against the Mavor. Not with a well-protected Mavor anyway. And I'm just going to leave this here. We'll stay and watch until the last death of Natron. Where are their comms? Natron is dead.
Strategic launch detected.
Fyric is there. I think Natron and Fyric were a little bit overrated. No disrespect, but actually Fyric played it right. He actually played it right. But definitely overrated for Natron. That is the GG. Very long game, as I said before, and credit to Team 1 for sticking it out, making a good game of it, making, well, just an interesting game to cast. Anyway, this has been BattleBot. Hope you enjoyed the cast. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you later. GG.